Individuals with Level 1 Autism Spectrum Disorder, ASD, often encounter distinct challenges in navigating social interactions, primarily stemming from their difficulty in interpreting nonverbal communication cues. These cues encompass a wide range of expressions, such as facial expressions, gestures, posture, and variations in tone of voice, elements that collectively convey emotional depth and intention beyond spoken words. For example, when a partner feels upset and conveys this emotion through a subtle frown, crossed arms, or a quiet, shaky voice, someone with Level 1 ASD may struggle to perceive these signals. Instead, they might concentrate solely on the literal content of the conversation, missing the emotional context entirely. This can lead to a significant misinterpretation of their partner's feelings, where they may not recognize that the other person is seeking empathy or support. The ramifications of such misunderstandings can be quite profound. The partner feeling unheard or misinterpreted may experience a rising tide of emotions, frustration, sadness, or anger, because they believe their feelings are not being acknowledged. This sense of emotional isolation can create a rift between partners, where one side feels invisible or devalued. For instance, if the verbal attempt to express a need for comfort is met with a blank stare or an inappropriate response, the partner may internalize that their emotions are unimportant or misunderstood. Moreover, the partner with ASD may feel a whirlwind of confusion and insecurity as they respond to emotional situations that are beyond their comprehension. They might be left wondering why their partner appears distant or upset, which can exacerbate feelings of inadequacy and create a vicious cycle of miscommunication. As tensions rise, everyday interactions can start to feel like navigating a minefield, where one wrong step could lead to an explosion of conflict. The spouse with ASD may often find themselves grappling with the emotional subtleties that are typically intuitive for neurotypical individuals. When their partner seems withdrawn or displays signs of distress, it can lead to significant confusion and frustration. This misunderstanding often results in feelings of inadequacy for the partner with ASD, as they struggle to comprehend why their efforts to connect may not resonate as expected, leading to a deepening sense of helplessness and a negative self-perception. As these miscommunications compound over time, the atmosphere between the couple can become increasingly tense and fraught with anxiety. Everyday interactions, such as exchanging simple pleasantries or discussing daily schedules, can begin to feel like a choreographed dance, fraught with the risk of misstep. The neurotypical partner might be silently processing their own emotional turmoil, feeling overwhelmed by the perceived emotional distance from their spouse. In turn, the partner with ASD may feel as though they are walking on eggshells, anxious about how their responses will be interpreted, fearing that even a minor misunderstanding could lead to a more significant rift. This cycle of miscommunication generates a destructive feedback loop. The neurotypical partner's attempts to express their feelings may inadvertently come across as criticism or disappointment, prompting the partner with ASD to further retreat into themselves. Meanwhile, the neurotypical partner may interpret this withdrawal as apathy or rejection, heightening their own frustration and sense of isolation. As both partners continue to misread each other's emotional cues, even trivial conversations can escalate into emotional confrontations, where one seemingly innocuous remark can ignite a fierce argument. The marriage can begin to feel like a minefield, where every interaction carries the weight of potential conflict. The couple may find themselves navigating a landscape of unspoken anxieties, each step taken with caution, as they worry about the reactions that may follow. This uncertainty can create a charged atmosphere, where both partners feel increasingly guarded and unsure of how to approach each other. To mitigate these challenges, it becomes essential for the couple to work on building clear and open lines of communication. Engaging in couples therapy or education focused on understanding ASD can provide both partners with valuable insights and tools to foster empathy.
If you are in a neurodiverse marriage where one spouse is autistic and the other one is not, and you've been struggling for years and years, and you're kind of sick and tired of the routine, talk to me. Use me as your personal coach. I have groups, and I keep these groups small so that you can get a lot of one-on-one attention. I have 3 Q&A groups one for ASD husbands, one for neurotypical wives, and I have a couples group where both spouses can attend. I also have 2 instructional groups, Cassandra Syndrome Recovery Group, to help you cultivate some strategies to recover from years of emotional deprivation, and the Men's Masterclass, in which we take a deep dive on developing social skills and emotional literacy in the context of the neurodiverse marriage. We meet 1 hour a week for 4 weeks. These are face-to-face Skype calls. So how much longer are you willing to wait? The links are below in the description area, and also they're pinned in the comments section.